We welcome you to our next broadcast. It's the Steinbrenner Lady Warriors taking on the Sickles High School Gryphons. Sarah O'Brien for the Warriors with the basketball. Instead ahead, Julia Mador with the shot. And a turnover, and the Gryphons to get the basketball. You're just joining us, an 81-71 loss for the Warriors against the Gryphons in the rivalry for the boys game earlier. Now in the lane, going for the shot, Adrian Villanueva. She gets fouled on the way up for the shot. And the first foul for either team comes from Anaya Allen for the Lady Warriors. The Lady Warriors starters, Sarah O'Brien, Julia Mador, Grace Thornberry, Anaya Allen, and Kiki Stegman. The first free throw goes up, and it's good. And the Gryphons with the early lead, 1-0. And at the knees, dribbles 3 times, spins in the hands, bends in the knees, puts the ball up and rolls out the rim, kicks out to the left side. Chase down, rebound for the Warriors. It goes out of bounds. Grace Thornberry was trying to fight for the basketball, and it went off of last day Griffin, so the Warriors to get the basketball. Matt Scher here with you, the GSHS Sports Network on the GSHS Sports YouTube channel. Sarah O'Brien gets the inbound, dribbles ahead, and creates some contact with Adrian Villanueva. Well, the inbound. Dribbling ahead, Anaya Allen. Allen, left side wing. Julia Mador. Mador driving in, dishes in, and it's stolen down low by Sarah Khan. Over on the right side wing, Grace Faber driving in. Shot does not go. It goes off of the iron, gets her own rebound. And now on the left side wing, covered by Mador. Setting up the screen was Maggie Fennell. Back outside, it's Villanueva. Villanueva driving in the lane. Finger roll high off the glass, off the heel, kicks down left side. Chase down, rebound on the far side, Sarah O'Brien. Cross-court pass, Julia Mador going up for the basketball. Created some contact with Grace Faber. And a foul is against Grace Faber. Still 1-0. 6:45, and the clock continues to wind down. The Sickles Gryphons lead the Lady Warriors. On the right side wing, it's stolen. Villanueva gives way to Grace Faber, who stumbles it down, dribbling up over the timeline. Faber on the right side gives it to Villanueva. Villanueva spinning around. Anaya Allen then gets the shot off in front of Kiki Stegman. The shot goes up, no good. And then the second opportunity up for Maggie Fennell is no good. And it goes out of bounds. 6:20 to go, 1-0. The Gryphons lead of a Villanueva free throw early. Driving in Mador, tries to put off the glass, no good. Kiki Stegman, shot goes up and it's blocked. Villanueva coming the other way, gives it to Faber. Now on the right side, it's Haley Monil. Now at the top, a two-pointer from the top of the key, just inside the arc. It's good. 3-0. The Gryphons lead the Lady Warriors, and this one is stolen. Villanueva now in the lane. Villanueva gets it back, tries to put up the shot, no good. Second chance opportunity is no good for Haley Monil. And then we've got a foul. So Anaya Allen gets called for the foul. That's Allen's second foul. And it's now a full timeout for Joshua Goldstein and his Lady Warriors team, who trail 3-0 with 5:42 to play. Here in the opening quarter, Matt Scher here with you, the GSHS Sports Network on the GSHS Sports YouTube channel. Broadcasting select Steinbrenner athletic events live on the YouTube airwaves. The Lady Warriors here against the crosstown rivals, the Sickles High School Gryphons. as they come onto the timeout. 3-0, the Gryphons lead the Lady Warriors. At the charity stripe, a free throw goes up, and it's a nothing but net for Grace Faber. Makes it 4-0 for the Gryphons. 5:42 to play here in the opening quarter. Penn at the knees. Faber looks at the basket, high arcing shot, kicks off the heel, and a chase down rebound. Sarah O'Brien, and a foul against Grace Faber. That's her second. Both teams have 2 fouls now in this contest. 5:41 to play here in the first quarter. 4-0. Gryphons lead the Lady Warriors. Dribbling up over the timeline. Bedore, right wing side, Sarah O'Brien. Now pass down low, Kiki Stegman in the lane, back outside, and now from the left elbow, the shot no good, with a second chance opportunity. Put back is good for the Warriors, Grace Thornberry. And now it's 4-2, Warriors on the board, or Lady Warriors on the board. Dribbling in the lane, the shot is no good from the right block for the Lady Warriors. For Sarah Khan of the Gryphons, still have the basketball down in their own end. Now on the right side, the shot at the two-pointer is drained from 8 feet out on the right side by Sarah Khan. 6-2. The Gryphons lead the Lady Warriors. Now on the left side wing, Sarah O'Brien for the Lady Warriors. Pass down low was intended for Cameron Siler Nixon down low. It was knocked away by a Gryphon, and so the Lady Warriors will have the basketball. On the inbound, it's stolen, and the Gryphons come away with it. Dribbling up over the timeline, it's Haley Moniel. Moniel at the top, over to the left side. It's Kyle Walsh. Back up top, Moniel. Tipped and almost stolen by Sarah O'Brien. Pressure here by the Lady Warriors. Now it's Villanueva at the right point, driving in from the right wing. And a foul here against the Lady Warriors. It's Cameron Siler Nixon. 4:25 to play here in the opening quarter. Lady Warriors trail 6-2 to the Sickles High School Gryphons. This is the 18th meeting between these two teams in school history. On the right side, a two-point jumper is good for the Sickles High School Gryphons. And it's Sarah Khan. 4 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. 8-2. The Gryphons lead, and it's a turnover by the Warriors. Here come the Gryphons the other way. Villanueva dribbling in. Now a fadeaway from the right side. Off the iron and no good for Moniel. And a tussle for the basketball goes out of bounds off of a Gryphon. So the Lady Warriors basketball, and the foul is against Adrian Villanueva along the baseline, the left side of the baseline, left of the basket. Commodore will inbound, and here comes Sarah O'Brien for the Lady Warriors up over the timeline. Dribbling in on the right side wing, passes inside to Jasmine Daniels, and back outside Sarah O'Brien near the baseline. There's a whistle, and the official comes over. And a foul against Maggie Fennell. That's her first foul of the contest. 14 fouls for the Gryphons and 3 for the Lady Warriors. Up top with the basketball, it's Destiny Hines. Hines passed to Medore. It was knocked away out of bounds by Maggie Fennell, and the Lady Warriors will retain possession in front of the Gryphons bench. Medore with the inbound. Gives way to O'Brien along the right wing side. O'Brien facing double coverage in both Villanueva and Moniel. And the foul is against Adrian Villanueva. That's her second. The Lady Warriors with the basketball. And it's Destiny Hines Hines working on the right side wing, spinning, turning. Her pass is stolen in the lane, taken in the other way by the Gryphons. At the top, now on the left wing side, Villanueva, a 2-point jumper. She knocks it down. It's 10-2. 10-2, the Gryphons lead over the Lady Warriors. Lady Warriors lead this series all time, 12 wins to 5 for the Gryphons. Left wing side, Mador for a 2-pointer just inside the arc. Her shot won't go. Chase down, rebound for Maggie Fennell, and she gives away to Adrian Villanueva. Villanueva with the basketball. At the top, spinning, turning, gives way to Monil. Monil with the basketball. Pass inside, miscommunication, and it goes out of bounds, and so it'll be a turnover as it went under the basket in the baseline, and the Lady Warriors to get the basketball. Jackie Figueredo and Christina Roberts both checking in for the Lady Warriors. Mador up over the timeline, looking over for the left wing side. Figueredo with the basketball, and it was knocked away by Monil along the far sideline. Lady Warriors get the basketball back. 2 and change to play here in the first quarter. The inbound is stolen. It's Kyle Walsh. Kyle Walsh fell down with the basketball, spinning, turning, trying to find somebody. It's a turnover. I believe they called travel down to the floor. And a timeout now by the Gryphons. It'll be a 30-second timeout, 10-2. They lead by 8 over the Lady Warriors. And Josh Goldstein and company trailing by 8 with 2:02 to play here in the first quarter. Warriors looking for their first win of the season. The Lady Warriors coming in at 0-2, and the Sickles Gryphons coming in at 0-1. Under head coach Mark Key, now in his 18th season, leading this Sickles Gryphons girls basketball program. Well, the inbound. Over to the right side. A 3-pointer high arcing is good on the right side of the arc by Grace Faber. 13-2, an 11-point lead for the Gryphons over the Lady Warriors. Sarah O'Brien at the top. She is pickpocketed and stolen all alone for the layup, and easy to bank it home is Haley Monil. 15-2. A 13-point lead. Now a 3 on the left side for O'Brien is no good. A rebound for the Gryphons. Coming away with it is Grace Faber. Faber up over the timeline on the right wing side. A high arcing shot. This one's going to be an air ball. What is a rebound for? The Gryphons now driving in the lane and banking home. The finger roll from the right block is Faber. She gets it to go, and it's now 17-2 for the Sickles Gryphons here on the road against the Lady Warriors. Mador's pass is off of a Gryphon out of bounds, so the Lady Warriors will retain possession. Down 15 with 59.3 to go here in the opening quarter. The inbound, and Allen got it, then it was stripped and stolen. Kyle Walsh gives it ahead. A shot going up for it was Grace Faber, and she is fouled on the way out by Julia Mador. Mador called for the foul. And so here is the free throw attempt, and it's good. Faber makes it 18-2. Now looking to make it 19-2 with this free throw. It's a high arcing one, and it works. 19-2. And 50 seconds now. Now on the left side wing, it's a three-pointer splash. Mador cashes in 19-5. The Gryphons lead. Warriors get their first three-pointer of the night. Lady Warriors, that is. On the right side, up at the top, it's Monil. Back over to the right wing side. Dribbling in, Faber. Her shot is tipped up, and it's stolen by the Warriors. Sarah O'Brien up over the timeline. Final 20 seconds of the first quarter. On the right wing side, Destiny Hines running against Kyle Walsh. Back outside, Sarah O'Brien. She settles it down. Final 10 seconds of the first quarter. O'Brien dribbling. Right side wing, Destiny Hines. Her three was blocked in the air. Medor with the basketball. Lost it. Ball goes out of bounds and zeros across the clock, and that's the end of the first quarter. 19-5. All Gryphons against the Lady Warriors here on the campus of Steinbrenner High School in the 18th meeting ever between these two girls' basketball programs since the inception of Steinbrenner High School back in the fall of 2009. Fouls pretty evenly matched there between these two teams. 5 team fouls for the Gryphons and just 4 for the Lady Warriors. But turnover happy, I guess, is one way you can put it for the Lady Warriors. They're just not able to get a lot of productive offensive plays against this Gryphons team, and that's found them down 19-5 after 1 quarter of play. And head coach Josh Goldstein trying to get his team ready to go here for the second quarter. Try to chip back in that lead and be able to stop the force that is in that first quarter, the Sickles Gryphons girls basketball team. 19-5 here, the start of the second quarter, and inbound on the far side is Haley Monil. Gives it to Grace Faber, the point guard up over the timeline. Faber, Adrian Villanueva. Right side wing, it's Faber. Faber back up top, and now on the left wing side, Villanueva. Villanueva passes inside to Faber. Faber dribbles back outside the left wing side, looking for some open space to create an opportunity. Now it's Monil. Now over to Villanueva. She lost the basketball, started dribbling, but didn't have the ball in her hands. Now this pass is stolen over the middle of the lane, and here comes Destiny Hines over the timeline. She's working against Adrian Villanueva. Left wing side, Julia Medor. Now it's inside, and going up for the shot and drawing the foul was Christina Roberts. And the foul's against Maggie Fennell. Maggie Fennell's second foul. And Christina Roberts to the line to try to cut down this 19-5 lead. Free throw is up, and it's good. 19-6. Still a big lead, but chip away slowly but surely here early in the second quarter. To get people both lined up together at the charity stripe. Puts this one up. 2-2 on that free throw attempt. And it's now 19-7. The Gryphons lead. The Lady Warriors now on the left side wing. A high arcing three-pointer. Ends up in an air ball. Destiny Hines got the rebound and then lost the handle on it going out of bounds. It was knocked away by a Gryphon. I believe it was Villanueva. And so the Lady Warriors to get the basketball here with 7:04 to play here in the second quarter. Down 19-7. Now on the right side wing, a three-pointer off the heel. Julia Medor can't get it to go. Christina Roberts fighting for the rebound. Gives it away to Destiny Hines now from the left side wing. Medor, splash! She's fired up after cashing in from the left side wing, and it's 19-10. Lady Warriors now down by just 9 after starting this contest down 18-2. The pass goes out of bounds to Arendt. And the pressure now, the Lady Warriors starting to get some momentum on their side. Down 19-10. Destiny Hines up over the timeline. Now it's Julia Medor, right wing side. She attempts another three. Toilet bolts it in. Back-to-back threes. Splash. Julia Medor. And now it's 19-13, a 6-point game. On the right side wing, Faber, high arcing three off the near side rim, won't go. Scoops up the rebound, and the shot goes up, but it's no good. But a foul drawn on the play. Well, Julie Medor called for her second foul. Going up for the shot was Maggie Fennell. She'll be at the charity stripe here. First shot goes up, rolls around the rim, and kicks out to the right side. 6:07 to play here in the second quarter. Warriors trail by 6 after starting out down 18, scratch at 19-2. Before their first three-pointer, made it 19-5 to end the first quarter. Nia Allen got the rebound after the missed free throw. And now on the far side, the turnover for the Warriors and the Gryphons to get the basketball here. Players substituting in and out. And coming in is Ashante Judge, the junior forward, standing at 5'9" for this Gryphons team. Now the inbound, it's Haley Monil. Gives it to Grace Faber at the top. Faber, covered by Julia Medor. Spinning, turning, gives it over to Monil. Monil from the right point. Passes inside and back out. Monil trying to drive in, facing two Lady Warriors. Now on the left wing side, Faber. Faber gives it to Monil, left wing side. Her pass is deflected by Anaya Allen and stolen by Destiny Hines, who gives way to Sarah O'Brien. O'Brien inside, Anaya Allen spinning, turning, dishes it outside. Julia Medor gets tripped up and draws the foul. And so Julia Medor to go to the line. Haley Monil called with the foul. And now Julia Medor at the charity stripe puts up her first free throw and knocks it down. 19-14, a 5-point game. Warriors trail by 5. Matt Scher here with you, the GSHS Sports Network of the GSHS Sports YouTube channel, bringing you Steinbrenner Hoops on a rivalry Friday night here in Lutz, Florida, on the campus of Steinbrenner High School. 19-15, 4-point game, 2 possessions. Driving in for the shot, going up with the left hand for the shot, but not being able to convert is Sarah Khan. Khan at the charity stripe, right over left, staggered, puts up the shot and knocks it down, makes it a 5-point game, 20-15. Khan, a senior forward, standing at 5'7". Her second free throw's up, nothing but net. 21-15, 2-possession game, 6-point lead for the Gryphons. Lady Warriors come up with the basketball up over the timeline. Destiny Hines with a pass over the top, too high to grab, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover, in the Gryphons of Sickles High School to grab possession. The inbound and Faber up over the timeline. Under 5 to play here in the second quarter. 6-point lead for the Sickles Gryphons. A pass is tipped up. Somehow Faber was able to regain control. Shot is off of the mark. The heel kicks out to the right side. Christina Roberts with the basketball. Now it's Destiny Hines. Hines up over the timeline. Working around. Faber now up at the top. Hines, clear look at the basket. Fires a three. Splash! 21-18 and a 4-point lead. Up over the timeline, the Gryphons come up by 4. On the left side, a shot, and it's no good. A 3-point lead, 20-18. And the Warriors now to get possession here with 4:13 to play here in the second quarter. Down 21-18 to the Sickles High School Gryphons. The 18th meeting all time between these two programs on the girls' side. And it's a 12-5 advantage since the opening of Steinbrenner High School in the fall of 2009 against the Sickles Gryphons. Now covering up the basketball after ripping it out of the hands of Kiki Stegman was Grace Faber. It's a jump ball, and the possession arrow is for the Warriors and Lady Warriors and Julia Medor to inbound. Medor's inbound. Figueredo now at the free throw line, attempting a 2, no good. It was Stegman. Now to the left side wing, Destiny Hines for a three from the left side. No good. Rebound for the Gryphons. And it's Moneal. Villanueva coming the other way. Now Moneal at the top. Pass down in low. Is to Syra Khan. Her shot is no good. The rebound is for Shantae Judge. And down low, a whistle. And a turnover. 3:29 to play. Here in the first half, 21-18, three-point lead. The Gryphons lead the Lady Warriors up over the timeline. Hines over the left side wing. Sarah O'Brien lost the basketball. It was knocked out. And the official signals that it was off of a Gryphon. So the Lady Warriors will retain possession. Fennell checks in. Well, the inbound from Bador, fighting for the basketball. Stegman along with Emma DiMassa. And it's a jump ball and a possession arrow in favor of the Gryphons. 3 and change to play here in the first half. Second quarter of play, 21-18, a three-point lead for the Gryphons. Now a jumper from the right elbow is short, just got all air from Villanueva, but the putback on the reverse, kind of a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar type skyhook over the head, is good off the glass and in. 23-18, Gryphons lead the Lady Warriors. And now we've got a shot and a foul.
That's 7. Yep, 1 and 1.
Now 17 fouls for each squad. The foul was against Cameron Seiler Nixon. So with 2:46 to play. Here in the first half, the free throw is no good from Maggie Fennell. And so here comes Julia Medor up over the timeline, left wing sides, and work around a defender. And it gets hip checked along the side by Moneal. And so the Lady Warriors still with the basketball. Sarah O'Brien from the left point. Now it's Jackie Figueredo. Figueredo's pass down low. The shot is no good from Cameron Seiler Nixon off the glass. The putback attempt by Kiki Stegman was knocked out of bounds. Medor with the inbound. Stegman shot off the iron, won't go. Cameron Seiler Nixon with a shot, won't go. And here comes Adrian Villanueva. On the other way, now it's Grace Faber for the Gryphons, who are up 23-18. Now the Warriors stealing the basketball right back. Sarah O'Brien with the ball, and now a foul against the Gryphons. Well, the foul is against Maggie Fennell. That's her third. 18 fouls for the Gryphons and just 7 for the Lady Warriors. The shot is up. Stegman knocks it down. 23-19. Lady Warriors trail. Stegman at the line. Puts up her second. Knocks it down, nothing but net. 23-20 and back to a one-possession game. The Lady Warriors within 3. Faber for the Sickles Gryphons. Back over. Her pass is knocked down. Ball is loose. Picked up Medor. Coming the other way. The pass down low. Figueredo off the glass. Banks it home. And the Lady Warriors trail by 1, 23-22. Up over the timeline. It's Faber. Faber gives it down low. Now it's Syra Khan trying to bank it off the glass with a floater from the right block. No good. Seiler Nixon with the rebound. Gives it to Figueredo. Figueredo working. Now it's Stegman from the right side. Sarah O'Brien, right side wing for three. Off the heel, kicks out. Tyler Nixon with a rip down rebound. Figueredo tries to put it off the glass, too soft. And the rebound for Syra Khan. And it gives the basketball to Grace Faber to slow things down now with a minute remaining in the first half. Adrian Villanueva on the right side wing. Gives it to Grace Faber. Faber working against Julia Medor. Back up top to Monil. Monil, left wing side, Villanueva. High arcing three, knocks it down right in the face of both Stegman and O'Brien. And it's 26-22. 4-point game, 40 seconds left. Ball is swatted away at midcourt, right in front of the clock operator, right to our left of the booth. .7 on the clock, 26-22. And the inbound right to the left of us by Christina Roberts. The inbound, Medor. Now it is Thornberry. Grace Thornberry trying to put it up. Tyler Nixon got the rebound. Now on the left wing side, it's O'Brien with a three. No good. Roberts got the rebound. Still fighting for it after the missed shot. Tyler Nixon fighting for the basketball. And on the jump ball, the possession arrow is in favor of the Warriors, so Medor will get the inbound. 24.1 to go here in the first half. A shot over the head of their defender is Christina Roberts. Sarah O'Brien with the basketball. Driving in, dishes it out. Julia Medor had trouble on the handle on it. Pass down low. It's stolen and then bumped into. Cameron Tyler Nixon is going to get called for the foul. That's Tyler Nixon's third foul on the evening, and going to the charity stripe is Emma DeMassa. DeMassa, right over left, just staggered, bends at the knees, and launches up forward with the basketball. It's no good. And Jasmine Daniels gets the rebound. Daniels ahead to Medor. Medor driving in from the right side, laying it up easy, banks it home, and she's fired up as the Warriors. Time runs down, and the Warriors just trail by two, 26-24, and you have to applaud the effort in the second quarter. The Warriors coming back from being down 19-2 to the Sickles High School Gryphons. The Lady Warriors just trail by two at halftime, 26-24 here on a Friday night rivalry. So we'll pause for just a little bit and have our halftime show upcoming. The Lady Warriors trail by two to the Sickles High School Gryphons here on the GSHS Sports Network on the GSHS Sports YouTube channel. Welcome you back here as we're about to start the second half of play. 26 seconds on the halftime intermission clock here as time continues to wind down, and both teams taking the floor here, so we're about ready to go. Kind of the story, if you're just joining us, the Sickles Gryphons took a 19-2 lead and then a three-pointer right at the end of the first half, made it 19-5 as the Sickles Gryphons led the Lady Warriors. And then in that second half, it was all Lady Warriors pretty much trying to claw their way back, and they've made it a 2-point ball game here as we start the third quarter. Well, it's Haley O'Neal on the left wing side. Villanueva's shot is no good. And a rip-down rebound, and Nia Allen gets the basketball. And she dribbles up court for the Lady Warriors. Over to the right side of wing, Julia Medor. Pass inside, and Nia Allen lays it up. Too strong off the glass, but Cameron Sadler-Nixon gets it. Gives it over to Kiki Stegman, who gets the bucket to fall in from about 6 feet on the left side. And we're tied at 26 all here in the third quarter of play. The Sickles Gryphons with the basketball on the right side. And attempting a two-pointer on that left side. It's good. Or Syra Khan. Coming the other way, 28-26. Back on top are the Gryphons, and the three from Medor is no good. Pass down low. Nia Allen spinning, turning the basketball. O'Brien from the right side for three. Short off the iron, chase down, rebound for Faber. Faber up over the timeline, settles it down. Faber to Villanueva on the right side. Back to Faber, right wing side. Gives to Villanueva. Now pass down low. It's too strong, and the ball finds the hands of Syra Khan, and it's good. Originally the basketball in the hands of Maggie Fennell. And now on the right side wing, Julia Medor trying to drive in, lost the handle, and it's picked up. Faber the other way for the Gryphons. Now on the right side, a jumper from about 8 feet out is too strong, just got all there from Villanueva, and it goes out of bounds. And a turnover, I believe, or no, I believe the Gryphons will stay with the basketball as last off the hand of a Lady Warrior. Now at the top, a two-pointer is knocked down for Haley O'Neal from about that left elbow, and it's a 31-26. Lady Warriors with the basketball. Nia Allen back up top. Julia Medor now on the right wing side for a deep three. Was O'Brien. It's no good. Now chase down, rebound. Coming the other way, just got one to beat. A reverse layup, too strong off the glass for Faber. And now coming the other way, Julia Medor. Medor dribbling up with the basketball. Medor spinning, turning, driving in the lane. Pass down low. Cameron Sadler-Nixon finishes with the right hand. 31-28. Gryphons on top by 3. Under 5.5 to play in the third quarter. Left wing side, Syra Khan. And this pass was intended for Fennell. It was stolen on Nia Allen. Allen up over the timeline. Allen, left wing side, Julia Medor. Medor, it's the basketball. Allen, foot on the line, a 2 attempt off the right side of the iron and goes out of bounds, and it's last off of the hand of, I believe, Grace Thornberry. It's a turnover, and the Sickles Gryphons to get the basketball with 4:58 to play here in the third quarter.
Could be 32. Good.
So 32-28, there was a score mishap on the score. We got everything squared away now at the table. 32-28. It's a 4-point game, and the Gryphons lead, and they have the basketball. The inbound, and it's Faber. Faber dribbling across, and her pass is tipped, and it's stolen into the hands of Grace Thornberry. Given to Nia Allen. Allen up over the timeline for the Lady Warriors. 4:40 to play here in the third quarter. Shot is too hard off the glass, and the pass is stolen, and it is Faber up across O'Neal. O'Neal, right wing side. Villanueva just inside the arc. Her shot is too strong. And now a tussle for it on the ground. Maggie Fennell and Grace Thornberry. And it's a jump ball, and it's in favor for the possession area of the Warriors, and Sarah O'Brien to inbound. Under 4.5 to play, 4:26 on the clock. And after the inbound, Anaya Allen has it. We have 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. On the right wing side, Medor. Her pass to Thornberry, and there's a foul down low. And the foul is on Syra Khan.
Watch the corner.
32-28. Lady Warriors trail now a jumper from Cameron Seiler Nixon from the left elbow. Nixon, that is. And on the shot, after the shot, the rebound was fought for on the ground, and there was a foul. That was on Grace Thornberry. That's her first. O'Neal, pass inside, Villanueva banks it off the glass and in, and the Gryphons now up 34-28. Now here come the Lady Warriors with the basketball up over the timeline. Anaya Allen on the left side, working against Villanueva. Now we got a foul, a whistle, and it's a double dribble against Anaya Allen. So the turnover and the Gryphons to get the basketball. Gryphons up 34-28, a 6-point lead. Two-possession game with the Gryphons having the basketball. It's Faber who dribbles up over the timeline and gives it to O'Neal. On the top, Syra Khan. Now back to O'Neal. Her pass is tipped, stolen, but Syra Khan got it back. Her shot is too strong off the glass. Fennell got the basketball back, and it's now Faber at the top for the Gryphons. Now it's Villanueva. Wide open on the left side. Her shot is off the heel, kicks out, and a foul. And it's a trip up on the rebound against the Lady Warriors. And the foul is against Julia Medor, and that's her third. Now on the left wing side, Faber. Faber had the basketball. Took one too many steps as she turned to pivot and passed the ball off. And so it's a turnover. Lady Warriors get the basketball down by 6. 3:11 to play here in the third quarter. Sarah O'Brien with the basketball for the Lady Warriors. She takes it up over the timeline. Pass down low is tipped by Fennell out of bounds with exactly 3 to play. And checking in is Rasha Khan. And out comes Maggie Fennell to take a breather. Inbound for Medor. 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Down by 6. Inbound to Anaya Allen, and she got blocked by the rim. She's too strong right under it. Kind of had a bad angle. Now Villanueva driving in. She got the basketball knocked away, but it's a foul. They're going to call this a shooting foul against Julia Medor. And that is Medor's fourth foul. One away from her night being over. And that sends Villanueva to the free throw line. Up by 6. At the stripe. First free throw goes up, and it's good. 35-28. Villanueva bends at the knees, puts the shot up, and knocks it down. Nothing but net, 36-28. And it's an 8-point ball game. The Gryphons lead by 8. Up over the timeline for the Lady Warriors. Destiny Hines on the right side. Hines spinning. Her pass was tipped, but Sarah O'Brien was able to regain and puts up a floater from the right side. No good. And here come the Gryphons. Now it's Faber all alone. Lays it up too hard off the glass. She got the feed from O'Neal. Here comes Anaya Allen the other way. Allen's pass was knocked out of bounds by Villanueva, and so Sarah O'Brien was the intended recipient of the basketball. And so she will get to inbound here with under 2.5 to play in the third quarter. Now there's a whistle and a timeout called by head coach Josh Goldstein. It was a full timeout for the Warriors, down by 8, 36-38. Here in the third quarter, 2:24 to play. Matt Scher here with you, the GSHS Sports Network, the GSHS Sports YouTube channel, broadcasting Steinbrenner hoops on a Friday night. Rivalry night, that is, against the Sickles High School Gryphons. Earlier today, the Sickles boys basketball team remained perfect in the rivalry, now 16-0 all-time against the Steinbrenner boys team. And here in the 18th meeting all-time, the Warriors trail by 8, but they lead the series 12-5 all-time. The Gryphons aim for their 6th win in the series. The Warriors looking to extend their lead to 13-5 in the series. And those numbers are provided by our good friends at maxpreps.com. The inbound right in front of the Warrior bench by Christina Roberts. Covered by Villanueva, Adrian Villanueva. Well, the inbound, and it's Destiny Hines. Hines with the basketball. Working against Monil. Hines spinning, turning with the basketball, driving in. Dishes it outside. Sarah O'Brien from the right side for 3. Just a little short, and now it's Faber. She's got a fast break, just got to beat Anaya Allen. She finishes with the right hand from the left block and makes it 38-28, a 10-point lead. Here come the Lady Warriors the other way. On the right side, pass down low. Jasmine Daniels had it. Now it's Christina Roberts with a floater, one-handed. No good. Anaya Allen going up for the shot, and she gets fouled on the way up. She'll shoot 2. That's against Rasha Khan, and that's her first, and that sends Anaya Allen to the charity stripe with the Lady Warriors down by 10. First free throw is up, and it's off the rim and kicks out to the left side. 1:51 to play. Here in the third quarter, Destiny Hines checks out and in checks Jackie Figueredo. Allen at the charity stripe. Bends at the knees, dribbles 3 times. Puts the basketball up, rolls around the rim, and kicks out to the right side. And it's Sarah Khan who gets the rebound, and now Grace Faber up over the timeline. Faber with the basketball over to the right side. Villanueva just inside the arc with a 2-pointer. Not going to go. Tip-tap rebound into the hands of O'Neal. Her shot is too strong off the left side. And now with the basketball and trying to pass. Get the pass out to Anaya Allen was Jasmine Daniels. And she took one too many steps with the basketball. A turnover, and the Gryphons get the basketball up 10 with 90 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Off the inbound, it's knocked out of bounds off of a Lady Warrior, so the Sickles Gryphons get to keep it. 1:28 to play here in the third. On the inbound, up top, Monil, right wing side. Misdirection by Faber, faking out Anaya Allen, but couldn't get a shot off. Now back over to Faber, right wing side, working against Anaya Allen. Back up top is Monil. Monil for the Gryphons, working against Figueredo. The pass inside to Khan. Sarah Khan, that is, back outside to Grace Faber. Faber settles it down at the top, approaching the final minute of play here in the third quarter. Right wing side, Monil, high arcing 3. It's too strong off the glass, and it's out of bounds, and we'll see who they call this off of. It'll be off of a Lady Warrior, so the Gryphons get the basketball back. 58.4 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Off the inbound, Sarah Khan finishes in the lane with a finger roll. 40-28, a 12-point lead for the Gryphons over the Lady Warriors. Sarah O'Brien with the basketball on the left wing side, working against Villanueva, and a foul is called against Villanueva.
Hey, so let's go. Go, 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 go. Hey.
That's Villanueva's third foul. There's the inbound for Figueredo. Figueredo, left wing side. With the basketball. Now it's stolen by the Gryphons, and Faber comes away with it. Faber up over the timeline, setting up the play for the Gryphons. We're under 30 seconds to play. This one's stolen. Jackie Figueredo on the break. Lays it up too hard off of the glass, and she goes flying into the back wall behind the basket. And we've got a whistle and a foul.
No way. No way.
And the foul's on Faber. It's her third. And head coach Marquis just not happy with that call. He's letting the official know. The shot goes up for Figueredo, and it's good. 40-29 the score now. Warriors trail by 11. Figueredo dribbles 5 times, bends at the knees, puts the shot up, off of the rim, off of the backboard, kicks out to the left side, and rolls in the hands of Haley Monil. Now on the right side, it's Faber. Back up top to Monil. Syra Khan and back out to Faber, left wing side, and back up top. Monil lets it go as the clock expires, and it's no good, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter with an 11-point lead for the Sickles Gryphons against their rivals, the Steinbrenner Lady Warriors. We've played 3 here at Steinbrenner High School, and the Lady Warriors trail by 11, 40-29 to their crosstown rivals, the Sickles High School Gryphons. 8 minutes on the clock. The final quarter of play coming up here on the GSHS Sports Network, on the GSHS Sports YouTube channel, bringing you Steinbrenner Hoops live here on Rivalry Friday night at Steinbrenner High School. Let you know some of the upcoming games for the Steinbrenner Warriors. After tonight, it's December 4th, both the boys and girls teams. Next Tuesday, we'll be hosting the Wiregrass Ranch Bulls coming into town. Eight minutes on the clock. We're about ready to start off the final corner of regulation, 40-29. Lady Warriors trail by 11, trying to get their first win of the season. And how sweet would it be if the Lady Warriors could pull it off and get their first win of the 2018-19 season against their rivals. It's stolen here. Sarah O'Brien lays it up. Too strong off the iron. Sarah O'Brien got her own rebound, but she steps out of bounds while dribbling the basketball. It's a turnover. And the Sickles Gryphons to get the basketball. 7:49 to play here in regulation. Up over the timeline, it's Grace Faber. Matt Scher here with you, the GSHS Sports Network and GSHS Sports YouTube channel. As the right side, Kyle Walsh's shot is too strong. And now it's Jackie Figueredo working on the right side. She got pickpocketed by Monil. Now it's Kyle Walsh driving in, and a foul as she's driving in on the right side. And she's fouled by Jackie Figueredo. .7:24 to play in regulation. Warriors down by 11, or Lady Warriors down by 11, 40-29. So here's the inbound. Up at the top. And now on the right side, Grace Faber, a high arcing three, hits off the heel, kicks out. Kyle Walsh got it, and now feeds Rasha Khan, who can't get the shot off. Kiki Stegman had trouble with it, and Sarah O'Brien comes away with it up over the timeline for the Lady Warriors. Now on the right side wing, spinning and turning, trying to work against Kyle Walsh and Grace Faber. Now on the left side, just inside the arc for Anaya Allen. Cameron Seiler-Nixon with the basketball, and she gets interfered with. And this is going to be Rasha Khan who gets called with the foul. That's Rasha Khan's second foul. And now the Gryphons lead the Lady Warriors 5-4 in the foul department. And checking off is Rasha Khan, and checking in is Maggie Fennell, and checking off as well as Kyle Walsh. Syra Khan just checked out. On the left side wing, Julia Mador. Her pass is stolen, and here comes Grace Faber. Just got Seiler-Nixon to beat. Reverse layup, draws the foul, and Seiler-Nixon's going to be called the offender on this one. That's Seiler-Nixon's fourth foul of the night and sends Grace Faber to the charity stripe for the Sickles Gryphons, who are up by 11, 40-29. And so Faber now at the charity stripe, going up for her first shot. This one's off the heel, kicks out. And now checking in is Thornbury and checking off Cameron Seiler-Nixon after her head coach, Josh Goldstein, coaching her after picking up her fourth personal of the night. For the free throw right over left. Faber's off the front side iron, and Kiki Stegman got the rebound, gives it to Anaya Allen. Anaya Allen up over the timeline, gives it to Sarah O'Brien, who's at the top working on Faber. O'Brien working left side wing, gives it to Anaya Allen. Allen pass inside, Kiki Stegman at the charity stripe, puts up a shot. It's off the heel and kicks out, and it's Maggie Fennell who comes away with the rebound and gives it to Grace Faber. Faber up over the timeline working against Julia Medor. Her pass is tipped by O'Brien and into the hands of Thornburg. Given to Anaya Allen, and here come the Lady Warriors. Cross-court pass is knocked away by Fennell, and here comes Grace Faber the other way for the Gryphons. A jumper from the right side is off the mark, off the backboard, and then off the iron. Now the other way. Caught in transition. Pass for Sarah O'Brien. Too strong off the glass. She hit the deck. We got a whistle from the far side official for a foul. And Maggie Fennell called for the foul. Now the Warriors have a chance here to get a couple of points. Faber originally thought the foul was on her as she was closer to the play, but the foul is just called on Fennell. So now down by 11. Going up for the shot, for the free throw attempts, is Sarah O'Brien, down by 11, trying to cut this Gryphons lead. First free throw was off of the front side of the iron and falls out. We have had no score here in the fourth quarter. It was 40-29 entering play. And now we're 5:49 to play here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw goes up, and the first score of the fourth quarter comes from Sarah O'Brien to make this a 10-point game, 40-30. The Lady Warriors trail the Gryphons by 10. Cross-court pass was intended for Fennell, and pressure by Kiki Stegman, who was around the area, impeding Fennell from getting to that basketball, and it's a turnover, and the Lady Warriors get it. But now Marquis comes onto the court and calls a timeout to settle down his Sickles Gryphons squad. So it's a 30-second timeout called by head coach Marquis, who's in his 18th season leading this girls program at Sickles High School. Now, as far as our friends at Max Preps can go back, tracking their stats, the past 13 years, including this year, which would be the 13th year, Coach Marquis had a 219 and 111 losses. He estimates his standards, as we don't have an official track, around the 270, 275 mark. It's the best that we could get around there. So he has about a quarter of a way, or 3/4 of the way to 300 of achieving his third 100 win plateau. Approaching the final 5.5 to play here in regulation. Anaya Allen jumper from the right side is too far. Just got all air and a chase down rebound for Villanueva. And here comes Grace Faber for the Gryphons up over the timeline. Gryphons are coming in at 0-1, looking for their first win of the season as a jumper inside. The lane is no good. And Fennell was fighting for the basketball. She gets called for the travel. And it was Syra Khan who put up the shot. Fennell called for the travel. There's a turnover, and the Lady Warriors get the basketball down 10 with 5:12 to play. Still plenty of time here in the final quarter of regulation. Medor gets the inbound pass from Anaya Allen, and Medor will be the one to take it up over the timeline on that Warriors logo at midcourt. Right side wing, the jumper just inside the arc for two is no good. And the rebound for Thornbury, and now a steal on the pass and a steal the other way. Julia Medor now gets the basketball back from the Gryphons, and now on the right side, it's Sarah O'Brien. Under 5 to play, 4:45 to be exact. Anaya Allen on the far side. Pass inside to Thornbury. And now there's a whistle and a travel down low. Thornbury could not drive any further in the lane with two Gryphons defenders around her and gets called for the walk. Too many steps without dribbling the basketball. Turnover, and they're down. Lady Warriors down by 10. Gryphons will get the basketball here after the turnover. Well, here's the inbound from Faber. Up by 10 over the Lady Warriors. The Gryphons are 40-30 they lead. That's down low. Fennell going up for the shot. She's fouled on the way up, but a shot off the glass and off the iron just couldn't get it in the bucket. And Kiki Stegman called for the foul on the way up. With the line, it's Fennell. Now puts up her first shot off the iron and off the backboard and in for the score. 41-30. Each team with just 1 point here in this fourth quarter. Still an 11-point game, trying to make it 12. Fennell's shot goes around the rim but can't fall. And a tussle for the basketball between O'Neal. Is called a jump ball. And the Lady Warriors come away with an Anaya Allen to inbound, and it's Sarah O'Brien. Lady Warriors trail by 11, 41-30. Here in the 18th meeting between these two schools in the rivalry. Medore driving in the lane, and there's a foul down low. And with that foul puts the Lady Warriors in the bonus. And the foul's on Sarah Khan. That's her second personal of the night. Medore's shot rolls around the rim and out. It was a shooting foul, so go up for the second shot. Second one goes up, and this one's in, and we're back to a 10-point game, 41-31. This one is stolen now by the Lady Warriors down low. Lady Warriors trying to corral it now with 4 and change to play. Down by 10, trying to claw back into this game. Nia Allen over the top, pass to Medore. Down low, Cameron Sadler-Nixon to Jasmine Daniels, who had trouble with it, but Nia Allen is there on the cleanup. Grace Faber took the basketball from Sarah O'Brien and is called for the reach-in. And that is Faber's 4th foul. One away from fouling out. She's the playmaker on this team. O'Brien at the line with the Lady Warriors down by 10. First free throw goes up. Rolls around the rim and out, and Fennell gets the rebound, gives it to Villanueva. Villanueva, the senior, dribbling up over the timeline. And her pass was knocked out of bounds towards the right side. Stays with the Gryphons along the right sideline, and the inbound pass to O'Neal. Now over on the left wing side. Syra Khan back outside. O'Neal. And her pass was tipped and stolen and bounces right in front of our booth. Almost takes out yours truly. And it's Gryphons to remain with the basketball. The inbound pass, and this one's off the hands of Syra Khan and goes out of bounds. Faber's pass just too strong. Went into the backcourt. Now Medore to inbound, and she sends it back to O'Brien in the backcourt, who takes it up court, up over the timeline. Under 3 and a half to play here in regulation. Lady Warriors trail 41-31. Matt Scher here with you at GSHS Sports Network on the GSHS Sports YouTube channel. Medore trying again, going up for the shot and draws the foul. That is Fennell's 5th personal, and she is done for the night. Now 41-31. Lady Warriors trail, trying to cut it back, but here's Medora at the charity stripe. First free throw goes up, and it falls into the bucket. Now a 9-point game, 41-32. Still with some life, this Lady Warrior team. And this one's off the heel, and it kicks out. And Sarah Khan with the rebound. Now it's Villanueva on the right side. Back up top. O'Neal. Pass down to Grace Faber. Now this pass is stolen. O'Neal had it taken away. And it's Medora up over the timeline for the Lady Warriors. Now on the left wing side, Anaya Allen down low. Cameron Seiler-Nixon puts it home with a floater from the left block, and it's now 41-34. The Gryphons lead the Lady Warriors. And the Lady Warriors knocking the ball out of bounds. What forces another inbound along the sideline. Now the Gryphons with the basketball, approaching the 2.5-minute mark. Up 7, 41-34. Grace Faber with the basketball. It's tipped and stolen. O'Brien throws it ahead. Medora tries to grab it. Has to try to throw it out of bounds. Bumps into the official, and it's a turnover. And the Gryphons to get the basketball, even though a valiant effort there by Medora. Now we have a timeout by Mark Key, the head coach for the Sickles Gryphons. And it's I believe, a full timeout. A full timeout for Mark Key and the Sickles Gryphons, who lead by 7, 41-34 with 2:21 to play here in regulation. Another game going down to the wire. The boys' game earlier, if you weren't with us, went down to the wire, and then the Gryphons were able to just outwill the Warriors pretty much. It was a war of attrition, and the Warriors just were not able to keep up in that last minute and ended up falling by 10 to the Sickles Gryphons. And here the Lady Warriors trail by 7 to the Sickles Gryphons. Here in the 18th meeting on the girls' side of the rivalry, in which the Lady Warriors hold a 12-5 advantage in the all-time series since the Lady Warriors' inception in the fall of 2009 with the opening of Steinbrenner High School. Here's the inbound by Sarah Khan. And it's O'Neal. Pass ahead, and it's settled down by Adrian Villanueva. Villanueva gives it to Grace Faber, working against Julia Medora. Faber spinning, turning with the basketball, trying to find an open Gryphon. Gives it to Villanueva just before the time expired on the violation. A turnover as Kyle Walsh went for the basketball and had the basketball as she stepped out of bounds. So the Warriors get the basketball now under 2 minutes to play. 1:55 on the clock, and it's Sarah O'Brien and the Lady Warriors down by 7. Nia Allen shot off the heel, kicks out a jump ball, and the possession arrow in favor of the Sickles Gryphons. And so the Gryphons now to have the ball with 1:48 to play here in regulation. On the inbound, Kyle Walsh gives it to Grace Faber. Faber up over the timeline, settles it down. She works back to take a view here. Approaching the final 90 seconds of play with a 7-point lead for the Sickles Gryphons over the Lady Warriors. Driving in was Villanueva. And it's a foul against Anaya Allen with a hold. The inbound or the free throw attempt for Villanueva is no good. Still up by 7. The Gryphons get the rebound. Under 90 seconds to play. The final 1 minute 20 seconds. Villanueva driving in. A desperate plea for the shot to go up. Cameron Seiler-Nixon with the rebound. It's almost stolen on her pass. Sarah O'Brien dribbling up over the timeline, working against Villanueva. Lost the basketball. She goes out of bounds, and it's off of her leg. O'Brien Thought that she would foul on the way there. It's a turnover. Goldstein is fired up on that sideline. Displeased. And there's a minute 9 to play here in regulation. The Lady Warriors trailing by 7 to their crosstown rivals, the Sickles Gryphons. The inbound, Grace Faber. Faber dribbles up over the timeline, but it's deflected and out of bounds by Sarah O'Brien. The inbound just to our left, be by Grace Faber. Faber's inbound over to Syra Khan. Syra Khan spinning, turning around. Cameron Sadler-Nixon lays it up near the bucket and gets it to go. That's a huge bucket. Now under a minute to go, 43-34. Now a foul against the Sickles Gryphons, and it's against Haley Monil, her second. And so Figueredo to shoot at the charity stripe here to try to get this lead back down. Free throw from Figueredo. High arcing shot. Steph Curry-esque. 43-35. Dribbles 4 times, bends at the knees, puts the shot up off the heel, kicks out to Nia Allen with the chase down rebound. Gives it to Sarah O'Brien on the right side wing. Back up top, pass down low, Mador gets the finger roll in the lane to go. And a timeout by Josh Goldstein as he comes running down the sideline. And he wants a 30-second timeout as the Lady Warriors now trail 43-37. 2-possession game. 6 points separate these two rivals with 40 seconds exactly on the clock. It's a bar burner coming down to the wire. We'll be right back as we take a brief pause. We're on the GSHS Sports Network. This is the GSHS YouTube channel broadcasting live Steinbrenner Athletic Events. .40 seconds to play here in regulation. The inbound from Syra Khan. Is it to Grace Faber? 35 seconds. But a keep away here by the Gryphons up over the timeline. Villanueva, and she draws a foul as she gets the pass away. And the fouls against Sarah O'Brien. And that's her first foul. Coming at the 32.1 second mark here in the fourth quarter. And Adrian Villanueva at the line. Knocks down the first one, 44-37. It's a 7-point lead. 3-possession game, more importantly. Bounces, dribbles 3 times, puts the shot up and knocks it down, 45-37. Over the timeline, Mador fires a 3 from the left side off of the iron. And a rebound into the hands of Monil. And now a foul after the rebound. And Jackie Figueredo called with a foul. And that's her second on the night. 21.9, the clock's frozen with. Lady Warriors trail 45-37 to their crosstown rivals, the Sickles High School Gryphons. A shot is up off the heel, bounces out. Tip-tap rebound right into the hands of Ania Allen. Her pass goes out of bounds towards Sarah O'Brien. And there's a foul against Monil. That's her third. 17.9 seconds to play. 45-37, the Lady Warriors trail the Sickles Gryphons. O'Brien at the line. O'Brien coming into tonight, 91% from the charity stripe. As automatic as you can come on this Steinbrenner Lady Warriors team when it comes to shooting free throws. And she does so with a nothing but net, 45-38. Lady Warriors trail. Goes down into a crouch with the dribble. Puts up the shot. And a rare miss, in and out, 45-38. And the Lady Warriors get the basketball back here. Sarah O'Brien got the ball stolen from her, and then a foul. Actually, she got the pass off to Anaya Allen, and then the ball was stolen from Anaya Allen, and now a foul.
Is it a foul? Is it a foul?
And so the foul is against Cameron Seiler-Nixon, and that's her 5th foul, so she is done for the evening. And so Seiler-Nixon's done for the evening. She's got 5. And so checking in will be Destiny Hines after Seiler-Nixon's night is done with 9.9 to go. Regulation. Now the Gryphons looking at their 6th win in the rivalry. As the shot goes up on the free throw. I believe she left early. Summer Cup. Lady Warriors get the basketball here, 45-38. They trail. Lady Warriors, Destiny Hines, now 3 seconds, 1 second. The ball is picked up, 5. Walsh and the Sickles Gryphons take down the Steinbrenner Lady Warriors and get win number 6 on their side of the rivalry. And the Lady Warriors fall to 0-3 to start the season. The Sickles Gryphons now at 500, 1-1 to begin the 2018-19 campaign. The Lady Warriors and now both the boys and girls teams have fallen to their crossed-out rivals here tonight. And so our next broadcast you're going to want to tune in is Tuesday night, Wiregrass Ranch. The boys and girls teams will be Steinbrenner will host them here at Steinbrenner High School. And we'll have both those games here broadcast on the GSHS Sports Network. So we want to thank you for tuning in. One more time, the final score here, 45-38. The Sickles Gryphons defeat your Steinbrenner Lady Warriors here on the campus of Steinbrenner High School. Thank you for tuning in to this Friday night rivalry between the Steinbrenner Warriors and Lady Warriors and the Sickles High School Gryphons. I'm Matt Scher. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, God bless.